as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
And Fry kicks to Smith. Feeds to Fry. 6 on the shot clock. Smith missing again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And he gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ginobili can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Martin's checked in for Leonard. And Ginobili. Here we go. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. That's good. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Anderson comes in for Manu Ginobili. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Spurs.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Fry at the elbow. Pass to Dellavedova. 1:25 left in the third. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, San Antonio. They're tied right now. Irving's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Anderson has it in the corner. He kicks to Diaw. Dishes to Mills. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's...
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Irving drives in. Lets it go from 14. And Shumpert kicks to Fry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The 3 from Anderson. And as we end the third quarter, a double. And the final period of play just about to start. Spurs trail by 10. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The drive by LeBron. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
It's stolen by Duncan. Parker with it. He's picked up by Irving. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the pass to Duncan. And here's Green outside. And he gets the bucket.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Picked by Moskov. Irving dishes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Irving attacking. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And it's good.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Mills, who's checked in for the Spurs. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
shooting for San Antonio.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Down low, James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Leonard attacking. LeBron with the block. And now LeBron. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Irving. From downtown. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Hills with it. He's picked up by Irving. Leonard kicks to Green. Now the dish to Aldridge. To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Mills. There's Green with the 3. No good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland. And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out, man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. The baseline J. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. West is checked in for Duncan. DL comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anderson, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Ginobili the pass to West. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Jones with the stuff.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dellavedova. He dishes it to Mozgov. For 3, Fry off target. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them.